morning, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Stogie from the Road. Doing one of my favorite things that I like to do is my $1 million morning view. I call it my $1 million morning view. If you pay attention in trucking, when you're out here and you're out and about, and you pay attention to the little spots on the side of the road, and you look and you listen and you kind of investigate a little bit, you'll find places when you're out and about and you're running out of time to where you could park and you could wake up with a view that a millionaire couldn't buy. It's the little things that are out here. The little things. And you know why I focus so much on the little things? The good stuff. Because that's the stuff that really matters. That's the stuff that really matters. Because in trucking, I would be lying to you if I said every day was nothing but green lights and flat, straight roads and sunny days and pull-through parking spots and chicken houses that are closed. I'd be freaking lying to you. Guys, you have to take the moments to experience the little things out here, because this life will beat you down. There is no denying that you will have days when you're out here on the road that nothing will go right. You'll blow a tire when you're on your way home after being out way past your limits. Your trailer will act up when you're on your way to go see your child's graduation. You'll feel like the entire world is out to get you and that there's nothing that you could possibly do to make things right. You'll feel like a failure and a disappointment, even though you know that you're not. And you'll want to throw your hands in the air and quit. But you take in the little things. And the little things could be a $1 million morning view, or that long road that you've been on. If it was full of adversity and full of pain and full of strife, and you take it and you compare them together. And you say, okay, like for example, when my mom committed suicide, well, I get a blown radiator hose out on the road and I'm like, fuck. Damn it, I just want to go home. Damn it, I'm going to be late and I'm not going to get paid. You know, things like that we all deal with. I will take that hose and I will compare it to the loss of my mother. I will do that. It's all about perspective. I keep talking about it. It's all about perspective. That's why, after the amount of time I've been driving, when I first started, everybody's like, you're just naive. You're just naive and you don't know and all that stuff. Everybody likes to laugh at the new guy because he's so excited to be out here. Guys, I wasn't excited to be out here because I was new. Not completely. I was excited to be out here because I knew what it was like to hurt. I knew what it was like to suffer. I knew what it was like to feel real pain. I knew what it was like to lose my freedom when I was a young man. Yeah. I've never admitted that in a YouTube video before. And I can't believe I'm doing it now. But yeah, when I was a very young man, I lost my freedom. It was the darkest days of my life. I had to share a room with a man that murdered a woman, killed a barmaid with a steak knife. And I had to share a room with him for 3 months. I remember the fear. I remember the shame. I remember the darkness of it all. And then when that chapter of my life was over, I told myself I was going to completely distance myself from that. Completely and 100% enjoy the little things. I told myself that if I wanted to do something, I would find a way to do it. if I believed in something and it was in my mind, I have always found a way to do it. And I believe in that orange truck that I run around in. I believe in the concept of what I'm trying to do. I believe in the concept of leaving something behind that's a little bit better. Regardless if I have days where I'm wrong or I've screwed up or I've said something I wasn't supposed to. I've accepted my flaws and I've accepted the reality that trucking isn't always gonna be fun. But when I'm sitting in that truck and I want to go home, and I'm sitting in that truck and I'm feeling lonely, I take the inside of that $250,000 truck to where I have every amenity that you could possibly fit in there, because I made sure I did. I made sure I invested in the comfort of that because I knew it was important to me. And then I compare it to being a kid, looking down the barrel of a very long time with a world of uncertainty, thinking my life was over. And that 4x8 hell on earth with that monster. When I have the tough times myself, when I want to throw my hands in the air, I think about when I first got taken away and I wrote a suicide note. And I took a sheet, twined it all up, hung it from the top of the cell, right around the bars, tied it around my neck, and I woke up on the ground, this scar right here. On the corner of my eye. Laid my corner of my eye open to the bone. And a guy saw it that was in the cell across me, and he yelled for the guards and said, "Hey, this guy's trying to kill himself." And they took me away. And to get me to understand how good life can be, I spent 2 weeks in a concrete box in nothing but a paper rope to show me how life can really get worse. Now I take those memories that I will take with me for the rest of my life that still make me nauseous to think about. And I look at that beautiful orange peat, this beautiful scenery, and I enjoy my cup of coffee first thing in the morning, and I light my cigar, and I look at my beautiful little puppy Bonnie, and I embrace this day with gusto, because I know if I made it through that, I can make it through anything. If I can go through that hell at such a young age, with no tools for life, I didn't have a father that taught me anything. If I could face hell right out of the gate in adulthood, if I could face uncertainty right out of the gate in adulthood, terror and everything else you can do to describe it, I can do this. Fuck, I can be good at it. I have been knocked down over and over in this industry, and I got back up. I've been ridiculed publicly in this industry, and I will get back up. Because I have a leg up on some of these other people that deal with this adversity. I know what it's like to get worse. Thank God I got it out of the way early. So if you're out here and you can't take it anymore, look back. Because we've all been through hell. We all have our own story. We all have our own history of our own personal hell. Just take the moments to compare how far you've come and where you are now. Take the worst moments in your life and stack it up against that freaking blown tire. And realize where you are now. And what you've accomplished. Who you are. I assure you, you will know that if anybody can make it through it, it's you. Instead of saying this life sucks, guys, let's just say it's one hell of a ride, okay? Guys, I love you. I fucking love each and every one of you, even if you don't like me. I hope you're happy, healthy, loving, and living life. And old Bonnie and I will see you on the back haul. Giddy up.